Heat Wave, and I'm with a co-host here, Harley Emmons, the former middleweight champion of the world. Harley, how you doing today? That's good. Um, Today we're gonna be talking about the obvious, small. We have the biggest event in RBA history. We will have Wayne G and James Gray face off for the heavyweight champion of the world, the PBA heavyweight champion of the world, not Lomo's title. Then we will have for the flyweight champion, Carlito Ramos taking on Jason 2J Jennings. That's on the main card. This is the main card. I'm listing off right now because James Gray was a prelim. So you guys ain't gonna see that in the live. You guys are gonna see that before the live. Um, Then we'll have Michael, one of the biggest fights of all time, Michael versus Victor Diaz for the lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, and heavyweight title. Well, not heavyweight, light heavyweight. I'm dumb. All titles except one of those titles is Victor Diaz, while the welterweight champion is all Michaels. But that's not all. We have for the first undisputed champion in RBA history. It will be me versus Terrence Crawford for the Phantomweight RBA champion and PBA champion. So we have a lot to get through. We got a lot of things to say. We got a lot of things to do. But let's get into it and let's see. Harley, do you have any predictions for the fights? No predictions, like no Michael vs. Vic, nothing. Well, but yeah, it's a very intense matchup. Victor Diaz coming in. What the fuck? It's Carlito. Victor Diaz came in um to RBA. He fought Ninja, beat Ninja by decision. Came back, fought Angel Hernandez, beat Angel Hernandez, beat multiple people after that, and became an amazing fighter so quick. And we've seen the progress from him. While Michael, he's been a legend of RBA. He started in the first RBA ever. He's a veteran in here. He has the experience, but he's also very how do I say this? He has very low IQ when it comes to the block. So my prediction is Victor Diaz by fifth round KO. These are all 10-round fights, by the way. The biggest rounds in RBA history. I got Victor Diaz by fifth round KO. Carlito versus Jason Jennings. I have Carlito by third round KO. I just feel as if Jason Jennings, he's not in the right mindset. He needs to go into the mindset as a killer. He's not doing that. And I feel like he's still not like that right now. And he will lose. And Wayne G versus James Gray. I got James Gray all day. James Gray was he was very competitive with Victor. He was very in the amateur scene. I've seen some of his amateur fights. He's had some good fights, he's done some good things, so I feel as if he will take the PBA heavyweight champion and come back from after his loss. As you know, Harley might be there. We might have a couple other guests coming. This is the biggest event in all RBA. And what do you have to say about that, Harley? That's it. Like not even like I was talking about. Like okay, um, like how do you feel that this is one of the biggest events in history? Okay, well, that makes no fucking sense. It's not the first big event we've ever hosted, but like, it's just the biggest event we've ever hosted right now. Like, I know I say that half the time, but like, let's be honest, like, half the time we have some fucking crazy ass bangers on the show. Like, we have some crazy, crazy bangers on the show. But like, yeah, we're gonna see a lot of fights. We're gonna see a lot of action. Um, and I'm hoping, and I'm just hoping that it becomes the greatest card in the history of RBA. This is going to be my last fight. I'm 29-0, 26 KOs. Um, and I'm fighting Terrence Crawford to become the first undisputed. Either I go out as the first ever undisputed champion, or I go out with the first loss on my record. Now, the thing about this is, Harley, you've been in these predicaments before. You've been in, Harley. I'm just saying because I didn't know if you were fucking listening. But you've been in these predicaments before. You know how this goes. What do you think they need to do to make sure they don't how do I say it? They don't choke when the moment gets big. I'm sorry, but you have some of the most shit answers. Like I can't even lie, bro. Not a, but yeah, Wale, he's kind of out of it right now. He's gonna try to make it, but there's people who's taking this seriously. Let me read you. Got Wale died. Okay. Um, Let me read you the odds for Wayne G and James Gray on the prelims. Wayne G is not the favorite, nor is James Gray. It's a 50-50. Who will win Jason Jennings versus Carlito? Carlito is a 60-40 favorite. He's fucking getting sturdy. No, I'm fine. And who who will win? Michael versus Victor. It is a 60-40. Oh, someone else thing. That's why I got was 40 because yesterday it was 80-20, but now it's 60-40 odds for Michael though. And me versus Terrence Crawford, I'm 100% favorite. So Terrence Crawford is a massive, massive, massive underdog. Massive. So yeah, I'm gonna still try to get a couple fights still for the card and for the prelims and stuff like that. If not, it's fine. I would like to have a couple more fights on it, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'd love for it to. There's still some people I can look for. I can look for Angel Hernandez. I can text a couple people. If not, it doesn't happen. Um, I have a message from Terrence Crawford though. He said after this fight, I would like to take on Michael. He said, I want Michael's bitch ass. After this, I'm gonna whoop him. I'm gonna beat him, and I'm going to destroy him. He got lucky last time. How do you feel about those big words, Harley? Like, of course, you fought multiple people who's like that. Do you think he's just saying this to get under his skin, or do you think he's serious about this? I honestly think he's serious about it. I mean, no matter how mine and his fights go, he's an amazing fighter. And he called out Michael. We'll see. After this, we might see Michael versus him for the PBA champion if Michael loses. If not, we'll see Michael versus him for the RBA champion. And we'll definitely get that going. Um, Harley just sent some shit in the damn thing. Like, what the fuck is that, Harley? But yeah, like I said, I'm ready for this fight. I've been training. I got my team here. Hopefully Harley will walk out with me. Hopefully Carlito will help me walk out as well. I'm coming to do something special tomorrow night, and I'm not coming there to mess around with Terrence. I'm not coming there because this is make it or break it for me. Become the only undefeated retired fighter in RBA history, or just lose, become 29-1. I want to be the first RBA undisputed title. I want to be 30-0, and I want to knock Terrence Crawford the fuck out. And I've been training to make that happen. I've been training every last second to make that happen. I've been training with Carlito. I've been training with Victor. I've been training with Michael. Even though Michael and Victor is fighting each other, but still, I'm training with people. I'm training with the best. I'm training with them to make sure when I get into the ring with Terrence Crawford and we're saying eye to eye, that I put him on his ass. Um, there's a lot to say about these fights. A lot of accomplishments from all the fighters. A lot of records on the line. A lot of champions on the line. 7 champions and counting. And there still might be room for another champion. We just need to see if anyone else wants to come on the card. If not, it's fine. But if so, we'll get a championship lined up for them. So 7 champions and counting. 2 undefeated records. And a lot of legacies. Will the young Victor Diaz be able to take out the veteran Michael? Or the veteran Michael use his skills and experience to outweigh Victor Diaz? And if will the veteran Carlito take out Jason Jennings, or Jason Jennings will James Gray be able to rush himself to a knockout and destroy him, or will CCW be able to counter, hit, and take out CCW? And will I become 30-0, first RBA undisputed champion? Or will I take my first loss to the hands of Terrence Crawford? There's a lot to say, a lot to think. And Harley, to be honest, no one knows, right? But the atmosphere is going to be crazy. Um, it's going to be some crazy fights. Exactly, Harley. And maybe we'll see Angel Hernandez on there. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll see other people on there. But if not, it's no. But I have a couple of people up my sleeve that I can still go to. Um, there's a couple people. Oh shit, I'm not even filming this, but there's a couple people that I can still do up my sleeve. Um, so I don't know. A lot to say. Well, there's not much to say. I mean, but we got to keep it going. We got to keep it with this. And it's personal for Carlito and Jason Jennings. It's personal for CCW and James Gray. They're going to kill each other out there, and they are ready for anything that happens. But will we see the Beasts fall for the first time in their career, or will they prevail like they've always done? Will the veterans take out the young stars, or would they get conquered? It's all about perception. It's all about anger. It's all about who wants it more. If you look at it and you really look at it, it's all about who wants it more. All these fighters, they have the skill, they have the heart, they have the will, but who wants it more? It's going to be a big, big event. And if you guys tune in tomorrow, turn your post notifications on so you know when I'm live. And Harley, is there anything you want to say? Alright, well, thank you guys. I'll see you in another video. Sorry to take up this much of your time. I was hoping to get it more interactive, with Harley talking more about it, but it's whatever. But either way, stop in tomorrow to see one of the biggest event in RBA history. This is the battle of the best.